From News 13, the latest breaking news, county by county coverage, plus weather on the ones. This is your midday news weather now.
And we're going in depth on repeal-only talks over the GOP health care bill, how it may affect insurance coverage for Americans going forward. Republicans are at odds over how to replace Obamacare. So right now they're talking about repeal only. But what can we expect in regards to health care and insurance coverage for Americans going forward? Now with us to make sense of everything that's happening is Barry University's School of Law Professor Seema Mohapatra. Thank you so very much for being with us.
Thank you. I don't know if I can make sense of it, but I will try.
It's crazy. Republicans are having a hard time right now just agreeing on legislation to repeal and replace Obamacare. Can they just repeal the existing law?
They definitely can. They control the White House, they control Congress, they control the Senate. So in the last 7 years, there's been many repeal bills where Republicans have voted to repeal, and it was easy to do when they knew that President Obama would veto it. Now, since we have President Trump, who would not veto it, and Obamacare is more popular than ever, Republicans are in a very hard situation because if they vote to repeal, they're going to have to answer to their constituents.
Now, even some Democrats say that the current law does need some improving. And what are some of the problems with the current law?
Well, one of the problems with the current law is that there are not enough healthy people in the pools, insurance pools. So insurance works with risk pooling. So there's healthy people and there are unhealthy people, and then it's a healthy insurance market. Under the Obamacare plan, there was an individual mandate and there was a penalty if you did not buy insurance. That penalty ended up being very low, and so a lot of healthy people made the decision, you know what, instead of $1,200 a year for my premiums, I'm going to pay the $600 penalty and go uninsured. And so as a result, in many areas, the exchanges have a lot more unhealthy people and fewer people, and insurance companies don't really have any incentive to go in there. And so that's one of the problems. Rising premiums is one of the problems that needs to be dealt with. But overall, Obamacare is actually working and is more popular than ever, even among Republicans.
Wow. What can Americans expect now that the current efforts are failing to come up with something new, or will it just be status quo?
We have seen how difficult, so now we've had two different Republican plans. We've had the House plan, we've had the Senate plan. Both have been very unpopular, and Republicans can't get enough votes to pass that. And so what Republicans are finding is it's very hard to replace Obamacare because Obamacare was based on a Heritage Foundation plan, which is a very conservative think tank. And so it is very hard to replace a conservative health plan when you're trying to say, well, we're going to still cover you. You can still not have pre-existing condition limitations. And so this is a very difficult project. And with just Republicans, without having Democrats, to work with, it's going to be very difficult to have a replacement.
So, okay, following that up, is it too early to say that repeal and replace efforts are dead?
It is definitely too early.
Really?
It is definitely too early. You never know, you have to be in the room where it happens, right? So we don't know what kind of backroom deals could go on. Right now, they definitely don't have the votes, but, we can't say that in the future people, senators won't have promises where they could actually get the repeal, enough votes to have a repeal. Right now, it seems like Mitch McConnell, who is much less popular than Obamacare, in terms of surveys, wants to get people on the record on who said that they were going to repeal, vote for repeal, and now are not when they actually can repeal. So this is going to be going on for a while. I would not say it's dead. Let's not call it prematurely dead now. But right now, they definitely don't have the votes.
Wow, Seema Mohapatra, thank you so very much.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.